Hey guys, it's Deligracy here today and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys The Sims 4 on console. Yes, I'm very excited to be playing on PlayStation 4 because The Sims 4 a few weeks ago was announced that it was coming to Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on November 17th this year, and I was lucky enough to be invited to California to have a go at it prior to launch, and now I get to show you guys what it's like, how it might be similar to The Sims 4 on PC, how it may differ to The Sims 4 on PC. But yeah, I'm super excited and I'm pumped to share it with you guys. I'm also wondering if some of you guys have ever played The Sims 4. I'm not sure if some people click on this video and be like, what is Sims 4? So I'll explain that a little bit as well. Let's get into it. Okay, so basically The Sims 4 is a life simulation game that was the startup menu that looks exactly the same as on PC. And we're going to jump into Create a Sim to create a character for gameplay. So I'm just going to get up the controller menu, I guess, or controller diagram. Basically, use all the buttons on the PS4 to control this game. It's different to a PC because obviously you're using a controller instead of a mouse and keyboard. However, you still have the ability of switching through the UI as I am now, or touching that touchpad and swapping to the cursor. So you kind of switch between the two. So that's the touchpad right there. So you just click that to use the cursor if you want to. So we can click using the enter button to change the form of the sim. You can make the sim into anyone you want it to be. We have all of the same customization options that we have in the PC version. So you can randomize through sims if you don't want to create a sim, or you can actually go in more deep and craft the sim to the body shape, face shape you imagine them to be. So yeah, you can also customize gender. You can go through different life stages. We do have the toddler life stage as well, which wasn't included in the base game for PC for quite some time. However, they now have added it as a free update. The toddlers are so cute. I love them. But when this console Sims 4 ships, toddlers will be available, as well as a few other updates we've had on the base game as well for PC, such as ghosts, pools, half walls, dishwashers, the free world of Newcrest. It'll all be there for you guys. So that's good. That's good. Anyway, I'm going to pick some traits for my sim. I want to figure out what kind of sim they're going to be. So she's cheerful. She has the aspiration of having successful lineage. She's going to be a bit of a bro as well. And she's going to love the outdoors. So she doesn't take herself too seriously. She's not too uptight. She's just a happy gal. So I also want to figure out what her name is going to be. I can randomize her name if I want, or just because it's PS4, it doesn't mean that I need a keyboard physically in front of me. I can just use my controller to type in her name really easily. And obviously this typepad is familiar to most PS4 users, I'm sure. So that's super easy to pop that in there. So yeah, you can also change her voice level as well. And yeah, basically, for those of you guys who haven't played The Sims 4 before, an aspiration is like a big thing your sim wants to achieve in their life. So you might have an evil sim that wants to achieve something really evil, or you might have a sim that loves cooking, who wants to become the best chef ever. It can be whatever you want it to be, which is good. Also, I will just remind you guys that this is a sponsored video, so thank you EA for sponsoring it and giving me early access prior to launch. And furthermore, just so you guys know that because this is the unfinished game, you might see a few glitches on screen. So don't be alarmed by that. That's going to be all good and well in the finalized version. So yeah. Next up, once you kind of have a sim, you can go through accessories and pick what you want to have on them. You can put a little bit of makeup on, or you might think, you know what, I'm not feeling this sim. So I'm going to go ahead and randomize my sim to someone else who I'm feeling a little bit more connected to. So this girl looks all right. We might skip ahead a little bit as well, because I want to show you guys some more in-depth Create a Sim. We'll focus mostly on Create a Sim in this video, just because I think it's the easiest thing to show you, or the easiest way to show you guys how it's quite different to the PC version and also how similar it is. But basically, you can click the cursor and use your enter button on the PS4 controller to mold your Sims faces and bodies to be whatever you want them to be. You can stretch them out. You can give them a pinhead if you want. You can pick what kind of eyebrows. There is a monobrow as well for you guys who haven't played the game, so you can check out that monobrow if you like. And also we can change skin tone too, or different face shapes if you're not feeling very confident with actually creating that face with the click and drag cursor. I usually pick a face to start off with before I start the more detailed changes. So yeah, like I said, it's really easy to click between the UI and the cursor just by using the touchpad. So if you watch that little screen on the left with me and the controller, you'll notice I touch the touchpad. I press the touchpad a lot. Yeah, there we go. I just touched it then. So with the controls on console, I will say for those of you guys who are used to PC, it does take a little while to get used to. Although I think for those of you guys who are playing this for the first time on console, like the first time ever on console, I think it's going to be quite natural to figure out what you're meant to do. It's not a difficult game to play. And it's also really kid-friendly, or lots of adults play. Like, it's just a game that everyone can enjoy. So I think it's great that it's now on console, because it's a game that everyone can play and not be like only for one age group. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Also, yeah, I was just looking at changing the colors of the eyes then, I think. I don't know. But those rings around the eyes, that's an example of a glitch before the game is ready for shipment. Those circles aren't usually in the PC game. So things like that, they'll be removed. So it's perfectly running by the time it launches. So yeah, we're just going to add a little bit of makeup to my sim. You can also now add pimples for teens, and you can add facial hair, and you can add ear piercings if you want, and tattoos. Those are all options in the game for those of you who haven't played. But right now I just wanted to change her hair, so we're going to keep it simple. We're just going to give her some braids, I think. And she's looking pretty good. I like London. I like her. I feel like she's going to have a very successful family one day, like she aspires to. Or I could absolutely mess up her life if I wanted to and make the opposite and make her a miserable sim. You can do whatever you like. One part that I really love about the console is on these sliders, it's so easy to go up and down in increments to change the body shape. I can also change to the cursor view if I want and do a little bit of pulling and pushing. She can have a booty. She can have a booty reduction. She can have whatever you want her to have. So yeah, super easy to click and drag. And I will add that it doesn't take much movement on the joystick. It's just very simple little movements that go a long way. Because the first time I did it, I was like, whoa, my Sim's face is so long when I only wanted to lengthen the chin a bit. But yeah, it's not too hard. Also, she's in a purple skirt, so I decided her favorite color was purple. So I put her in this purple dress, and I'm pretty sure she's wearing like boots under that or something. I can't remember, but she needed to change her shoes. So we're just going to give her some thongs, or as you guys call them in most other countries, flip-flops. So yeah. Oh no, we went with the nicer shoes. I like those shoes. So yeah. Pretty good. Also, if you guys pre-order this, I believe you are going to get the Perfect Patio Stuff Pack upon launch, which is pretty good. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Anyway, let's go into live mode. So after you've created your sim, you can then start running their lives. This is a control menu for your controller. And my favorite thing about it is how easy it is to switch between sims, increase your game speed or decrease it, to go up and down the floor levels, just using the arrow keys. It's very easy. And I've got to say, I actually prefer the camera on console than on PC. It's just so nice to move in and out with. Yeah, I just really enjoyed that. And use both of the joysticks to kind of move around. So that's nice. That's nice. Anyway, skipping ahead a little bit, there is another sim here. You can have relationships with other sims. You can make them enemies. You can make them lovers. So we might go do a funny introduction to this guy. I don't know his name though. Oh, damn, that guy has the most muscly legs ever. Whew. Damn, son. So it's very easy to use the controller to zoom in up close to your sims to really get up close and personal with their interactions. So yeah, they can just chat away. Again, the UI is exactly the same. You can see the relationships going up if you want to. I don't think I actually clicked on this. Sorry. I didn't click on the relationship for this demo part. But anyway, you can do that. You can do everything you usually do on PC. And yeah, if you want to go into build mode to build your house, these are the controls. So similar to live mode, to rotate objects, it's R1. And yeah, you can basically build whatever you want in The Sims 4. You can make it basements and dungeons, or you can go up and down levels to make it 2-story or 3-story or 4-story. I think up to 5 stories. And right now, this little house needs, I've decided, a slight kitchen renovation. So I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to show you guys the basic controls. But yeah, it's very easy to switch between a bird's eye view or normal rotation view. Again, you're going to be switching between the cursor and the UI quite a bit. So let's just put in some nice white marble flooring, just clicking and dragging just like you would with a mouse. So we can place those in. And then I've just sped this up a little bit because I don't want this video to go for too long. Like, you guys get the general gist of it now, I think, with how the console controls kind of work. And you guys have pretty much picked up the fact that the game is essentially exactly the same. So that's good. So yeah, we need a new stove. We need a couple of new things. We're going to replace those windows as well because they don't go with my new stove. It's like when you buy a pair of new shoes and then you're like, okay, now I need a new dress. And now I need jewelry to go with my dress. And maybe I need a hat for if it's sunny outside. You know, you got to change everything up. So yeah, very simple to use. I mean, well, actually, if I'm being honest, going from PC to console building was hard to begin with, but everything makes sense. So the game does work on console. You can still build on console. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, it is exactly the same. And for those of you guys who haven't played the game, building is a really fun part of Sims. A lot of people just buy the game to build. They don't even play the actual gameplay. But me personally, I love playing all of it. And like I said, especially create a sim. That is so much fun. And I love like making friends or yourself. Or I'm about to make my boyfriend actually. So that should be interesting to see if he approves or not. So yeah. Also, this is a new bed that just came with a new base game update on PC. So that's all ready to go on console as well. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you think of this on console. Let me know your thoughts. And do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And keep an eye open for more console gameplay, more in detail. So subscribe if you would like to, and turn on notifications so you can know when I have more console gameplay, hopefully when console comes out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon.